Okay, let us go to solving the end of the problem. Here you have been given that ABC equals to 1 and you have to prove these things here. So I'm starting from this part here. So we have been given that from the LHS, in the LHS we have been given that 1 plus A plus B with the power minus 1 with whole power minus 1, 1 plus B plus C with the power minus 1 with the whole power minus 1, plus 1 plus C plus A with the power minus 1 with the whole power minus 1. Okay, this is given in the left hand side. So we also have been given that ABC equals to 1. So with this information provided, if this is the condition, we have to prove this is equals to 1. So now here I begin. 1 plus A. So the rule of indices said that if there is a B with the power minus 1, then this can be written as 1 by B minus 1. We'll do the same thing here. 1 plus B plus C inverse can be written as 1 by C with the power minus 1. 1 plus C plus A inverse can be written as 1 by A with the power minus 1. Okay, we have done these things. Okay, what we did is we just substituted the value of B inverse, C inverse and A inverse. Okay, now we'll take LCM here. When you take LCM, the LCM comes to be B. So when okay, here you don't see the denominator, so the denominator is 1. So when the denominator is 1 and when we are simplifying by taking an LCM, we multiply the LCM with the numerator. One more time. Here the denominator is 1. So when the denominator is 1, we multiply the LCM with the numerator. So B1 is B. B into A gives us AB. The denominator and the denominator is same, so the numerator will also be same. Okay, this is what we get. So now in the similar way, the LCM is C and then C plus BC plus 1 with the power minus 1, and the LCM is A plus AC plus 1 with the power minus 1. Okay, we got these things here. Now this negative power minus 1 can be changed into positive power 1 if we interchange the numerator and the denominator. Suppose we have a rule, see the rule in the indices. Suppose you have x and y with the power negative 1. See the rule. This can be written as y by x. I change this numerator into a denominator. Numerator is changed into a denominator, and the denominator is got to be a numerator. So by doing this, this negative power changes to be a positive power. Now, in rule, like if we have run in this way. Suppose if we have x and y with the negative power minus m, this can be written as y by x, and this negative power minus m can be changed into plus m. So this is the rule. So if we change the numerator into a denominator, or denominator into a numerator, the negative power changes into a positive power, or if the power was positive, it would have been a negative. Okay. So with this rule, we will just interchange the numerator into denominator. So and this negative power changes to be a positive power. So here you have B plus AB plus 1 with the whole power 1, which is not necessary to be written. So here C plus BC plus 1 with the whole power 1. This negative 1 is changed into a positive 1, and then A plus AC plus 1. Okay, now we are here. Now okay, now we are just understanding the steps how to solve the problem, and so we are more focused in exam. Now here in this term, in this first expression, I don't see the variable C here. Here is B, here is A, here is B, here is B, and here is 1. So the variable that is missing here is C. So now, for easy remembering, I told this thing. So now I can multiply this first term with C, because C is not here. So I multiply the first term with C. So when I multiply B and C, I get BC. When I multiply B, if I multiply the first term by C, I have to multiply it in the numerator and multiply this in the denominator as well. So if I multiply the numerator, I should also multiply this in the denominator. So when I multiply by C in the numerator, I will get B into C. When I multiply by C in the denominator, I get B into C is BC. My B into AB is ABC, and ABC is equals to 1. I'm multiplying by C, so C1 is also C. Let me clear you this one more time. Here in the first term, I don't see the variable C here. Okay, here you don't have variable C. So if you don't have the variable C, so since we don't have the variable c, I'm multiplying the numerator and denominator by c. So when I multiply b with c, I get abc. When I multiply b with c, I get abc. When I multiply b with ab, I get here abc, and the condition says that abc is 1. So in place of this abc, I'm going to write here 1, and then c1 is c. We apply the same thing here. Here I didn't see a. In this second expression, I didn't see the second term, I didn't see a. So when I multiply c with a, I get here ac. When I multiply c with a, I get here ac. But when I multiply c with bc, I get here abc, and abc is equals to 1. So and a multiplying to 1 gives us a. So I multiply a in the numerator and I multiply the a in the denominator. I have explained you the reason why we multiply. The reason for multiplying is we don't have bc here. So we don't have a here in this expression. So I am multiplying this second term by a. Now when I see here, I want to see a little precisely here, a little clearly here. I can see the denominators being same. See, plus a is here and plus 1. So since the denominator here and the denominator here is same, we will not change the third term. I will keep the third term to be same. A plus ac plus 1. Okay, let me go up here. So when you compare the terms now, I can see that when I see the terms here, I can see the denominators here and the denominator here is same. So this was the reason why I didn't say the third term. Now the denominator, this denominator is not same. So I will do the same thing here. Here in this expression, I didn't see a. So I will think to multiply this numerator by a and denominator also by a. So when I multiply numerator by a, I get here a into b into c, and it becomes abc, and here the value of abc is 1. Here in the first term I didn't see a, so I am thinking to multiply the first expression by a in the numerator, a in the denominator. So a into b into c gives us 1, a into bc gives us abc, and abc is also give 1, a into 1 gives us a, and a into c gives us ac. All the things being the same, we have ac plus 1 plus a plus a plus ac plus 1. Okay, now see here. Now I can see the denominators. All the denominators are same here. 1 plus a plus ac, 1 plus a plus ac, 1 plus a plus ac. All the denominators are same, so the LCM will also be same. If the LCM is same, the numerator will also be same. The denominator and the LCM is same, the numerator is also same. The denominator and the LCM is same, the numerator is also same. The denominator and the LCM is same, the numerator is also same. So I can see there is the same term in the numerator and same term in the denominator. So same term divided by same term except the term 0 is 1. Okay, this is what we have obtained the answer. I hope you all are clear.